Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the fact that the even flow of traffic is starting to finally calm down with a hint of motorcycles in the background that might drown out our voice, I think it's time for us to follow the even flow of it all and bring Music Village for this May Day A1 start to an emphatic close. But don't worry, if you miss anything, and I do mean anything, for this very special month-starting edition of the show, we got you covered. Because you can catch the show again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag MusicVillage311. And the maestro finds it extremely ironic that it's the 311th episode on the first day of May. Yeah, there's a lot of ones in there too. About 3 of them. 3 ones. I get it. Nice. And if you guys want to figure out any other crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for this month of the arcade, aka our Maycation, like an ironic set of numbers, you can go ahead and check it out on our Twitter/YouTube pages, still named the same, only known as the Double Agent Double 12. And before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the fans out there for listening in to this very special Maycation May Day afternoon and night edition of Music Village. And if you guys and gals out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the game Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Yeah, you know, PR department knows where I'm going with this one, and it'll give me the thumbs up. And wondering, what line am I gonna say? You know what? For the first time, I have no idea. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for delivering that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys, because we're going to need a pretty big playlist to actually play for songs during our vacation. And to share with those fans out there as well. So keep up the great work, guys, because we need your music for inspiration too. We almost forgot to mention that. And speaking of people who gave us plenty of musical inspiration to start off this month, we would like to thank none other than our musical guest, Technoax, with his song, Ariel, that was featured during this week's edition of the DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And like always, Technoax, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to hear what you got coming down the tubes next. And speaking of games, folks, we would like to thank, last but not least, you, the independent gamers out there, for coming out with all those sweet, sweet video game hits and clips that we had a chance to mention during this week's show. And like always, folks, keep up the great work with those games and keep them coming, because you never know when a show might be right around the corner for us to do. Hint, hint. And I guess with everybody thanked, you guys out there, now we go out. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the maestro saying, piece of cake. But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we'll see you guys next week for another Maycation edition of Music Village. But until then, good night, everybody.